What is up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Hunt, Shoot, Live. Today on this episode, I'm trying out a shotgun. I got the Stevens Model 301 Turkey. This is a 26-inch barreled 410 shotgun that is specifically designed with a special choke to take a special ammunition that supposedly will knock a head off a turkey at maybe 40 plus yards. So we're going to try that out today. You can see there's nothing super crazy about the Stevens Model 301 Turkey. Now they do offer this in a couple other versions that are not the Turkey, it's just the 301, but if you want the one with the special choke tube that takes the special ammo, you're going to want to get the Stevens Model 301 Turkey, and that's going to get you maybe a guillotine out to 40 yards. We're going to find that out today. It takes this ammo, takes Federal TSS. This is a tungsten blend ammo that shoots a number 9 shot. So it does not, the theory behind it anyway, is that it does not deform as it comes down the barrel like lead would. It holds its pattern better, and with number 9 shot, you're able to get a whole lot more shot in. So no deformity as it's coming down the barrel. You got all this shot, and it's 50% more dense than lead. So we're going to put this to the test today and see what it's going to do at extended range. Now, Brandon the Man has already done some preliminary testing. This is his gun, by the way. Thank you, sir, for allowing me to utilize your machine. He's already done some preliminary testing at 10 yards. I don't know how well you can see that. 10 yards. Obviously, that's cutting its head off. He has shot it at 15 yards, also an extremely great group. And then he has got it out to 25 yards. Now he also counted in this one, in the 25 yarder, he ended up with 40 pellets in the kill zone. 40 pellets in the kill zone at 25 yards with a 410 shotgun. That's pretty cool. So we're going to stretch it on out today. We're going to try 30, we're going to try 40, we're going to try 50, and we're going to try 60. And frick it, I don't know, we might try something else too. So let's see what this thing will do. Alright, so here we go. We got our turkey head set out. You can see in the background. We're going to try 30 yards with the Stevens 301 Turkey. See what this bad boy can do. We got a little Bushnell red dot on here. Alright, here we go. Fire in the hole. 30 yards. Kicks like a 410. So let's try 40 and see what we get. All right, you can see we slid the target back a little bit. We did 30 yards. Now we're going to try 40 yards. See what happens. All right, we got 30 and 40. I'll bring them to you and we'll compare. Alright, so we shot the Stevens 301 Turkey 410 at 30 and 40 yards, and I've got the results right here side by side. I'm gonna take the camera off of me and put it right on them, and we'll show you what we got. Alright, so here are our results with the Stevens 301 Turkey. This is at 30 yards. You can see we went ahead and did the pellet count too. At 30 yards, we had 32 hits in the kill zone. And let me get in here and you can see some of those holes in that. Definitely a dead turkey. That is 30 yards with a 410 shotgun. Absolutely a dead turkey. And we're kind of aiming about right here, so you can see the way that he's got it sighted in. It's throwing the bulk of it just right above the aim point, or right on the aim point. So that's super good. So again, we got 30 yards, 32 pellets with the 410. And now this is the 40 yarder that we just took. 40 yards. We had 12 pellets in the kill zone. You know, probably not exactly what you're hoping for, but still, it was pretty good ones. You know, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So all of those definitely in spots where, you know, That's a dead bird. So 40 yards with a 410 shotgun, 12 in the kill zone, 40 yards with a 410 shotgun. That is super impressive. The thing kicks like nothing. I mean, it feels like you're shooting a 22. That is pretty cool. So what we're going to do now is really test it out. We're going to stretch it out to 50 and 60 yards and just really test this thing and see how much it falls off, if it falls off at all, after 40. So here we go, 50 and 60 coming up. Alright, it's time for the legit test now. I have got a target set up at 50, and we've got a target set up at 60. So we're going to try the Stevens 301 turkey at both of these ranges and see what we've got. I have broke out a rest at $6 per shot. Yeah, you heard me correctly. $6 per shot. You don't want to mess that up. So I want this to be a legit test and take all of my potential to mess up out of it. And so we broke the shooting rest out. I'm also going to aim just a little higher. I was aiming, let's say, 5 inches down from the very top of the turkey's head. Now I'm only going to aim down about 2 to 2.5 inches from the top of the turkey's head, just assuming that my shot might be dropping a little at this particular range. 50 yards with a 410 shotgun. Oh yeah. Let me show you something too that's worth noting. Watch how this bad boy ejects out of here. You know, sometimes with a lesser expensive gun, this gun's going to come in around the $200 range, give or take a little bit. Sometimes with the cheaper guns, you know, you open them up and you got to pull them out with your hand. This bad boy pops them right out. Good job, Stevens. Thanks for throwing that in there too. Alright, the Stevens 301 turkey, 410 shotgun, 60 yards. Here we go. Saw the target move. That's a good sign. Alright, let's go pull these bad boys and compare the results. Alright, so we got our results. Stevens 301 turkey, 410 shotgun at 50 and 60 yards. Let's see what we got. Right here's our 50 yarder. This is legit 50 yards. You can see that this, I don't know if you want to count those, but definitely this, man, that is a dead bird. That is insane. There. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, if you count, those are close. 10, 11, 12, 13. And look at these down here. If you follow it on down where the bone is, I mean, I mean, you got about 20 pellets. Brandon counted a minute ago, and he came up with 20. And I mean, that's just crazy. Let me hold this up. See if holding it up to the oh yeah, that makes it pop. That's much better. Look at that. Much better. So there's your turkey's head at 50 yards with the Stevens 410, man. Stevens 301 410 at 50 yards. Look at this turkey's head. That is crazy. Crazy. 50 yards. Now check this. Here's our 60 yarder. Here's our 60 yarder. Brandon counted about 10 pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I meant, let's see, 9, 10. I mean, there's 11. And it just depends on where you want to count them at as far as the hits. 10 that he identified as fatal. Let's see what you think. Look at this, held up to the sky. Look at that, man. This is at 60 yards, guys. 60 yards with a 410 shotgun. I mean, definitely that one right there in his brain. Right here. 1, 2, right in that vertebrae. 3, 4, and 10 in him total right there. I mean, that's 60 yards. 60 yards with a 410 shotgun. Very impressive. So what do you think? Stevens 301 turkey. I think I'm confident to shoot a bird at least 40 yards with it. Absolutely. Probably would want to do a couple more shots at that 50-yard range, just to make sure you can repeat those results. But again, it's a little uncomfortable because it is $6 a shot, so that hurts. But you know, we had we had 12 or better pellets in the kill zone from 40 yards on, and the one particular shot that I took at 50, you know, we counted about 20 shots at 50. So you know, I would try to do it repeatable, see if it's repeatable, if you don't mind spending that $6 a pop. But I'm gonna call it 40 yards. Absolutely, I would absolutely shoot a gobbler at 40 yards with the Stevens 301 turkey. You know, that's a 410 shotgun. You could take your kid, a pretty small kid, and they're not going to have any problem being able to handle that. That's just really cool to have a turkey gun that can kill out to 40 yards and doesn't hurt at all. Good for kids. So it's about, like I said, it's about in the $200 range. You can probably find it a little bit lesser than that if you shopped around a little bit. And again, they have some other versions of the 301, but if you're looking for the one with the special choke that shoots the special tungsten load, then you're going to want to pick up the 301 turkey. So another thing that I'll remind you of, you know, even though you might say, well, it's a 410, it's not going to have the energy. Well, remember, this is tungsten shot. This is not lead shot. This is actually carrying with number 9 tungsten shot in a 410. It's actually carrying the same energy as a number 5 load lead shot. So that's pretty impressive. So much more pellets and carrying the same energy. And it's a 410. That is super impressive. So really cool little gun, especially if you're taking kids. I think it's a no-brainer. If you're taking kids turkey hunting and you're wanting to get them into it, that's a no-brainer. Get them out with a 410. But whoever you're taking out, always remember to be safe. These are machines. They're not toys. But if you respect the machine, you can have a really good time. Also, remember, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. We got new videos out every single week. Coming out at Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate you watching Hunt, Shoot, Live today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to subscribe. So we'll see you next time.